Hello and welcome back to Happily Hired with Heart. My name's Alex and we're going to continue with supporting you with interview questions. Now today I'm going to look at what we call competency-based questions. Now Alex, you hear you cry. What do I mean by competency-based questions? Well, competency-based questions are questions that require a story, okay? So they want you to tell you about a time. Describe when you have. Give me an example of. This is about sharing your soft skills. So it could be communication, customer service. It could be teamwork, problem solving. They want you to demonstrate that through a story. Now, it's not just telling a story, not once upon a time in a land far, far away. You've got to follow a structure. Now to do that, everybody that does an interview needs to follow something called the STAR technique or the STAR method. The STAR method stands for situation, so what is going on at the moment, task, what did you have to do, what was the action you took, and what was the positive result of what you did, and if you would do things differently again. Okay, it's a really good process. Now, with competency-based questions, you don't have to use work examples. We all have experience every day. Our soft skills are developed either in education, in our families, in our hobbies. So you can talk about this in any way, okay? As long as you can follow the STAR technique. I've done this myself. I used my nephew in an interview once and I got the job. So you can do that. So let's put that into practice using the STAR technique. Now, so I'm going to answer the question, tell me about a time when you worked as part of a team. The situation is this. I was working as a waiter in a busy restaurant in London on a Friday night. The bar did not have enough staff on at the time, and we were having drinks delayed getting to the table, which was leading to complaints. The task I saw was we needed to make the bar work efficiently on the numbers that were there, and I wanted to use my skills as a former bartender to support them. The action I took was I spoke to my line manager and asked them if I could go and help the bar because I've got these experiences. I then supported in terms of making the pouring the wine, pouring the beers, whilst the other colleagues could focus on making the cocktails. Therefore, we're working together and delivering for the customers. The result was this: the drinks were going out on time, customers were happy, we made a profit. My manager was really happy with what we had done, and I felt as part of a team. I got a lot of sense of pride out of it. See, it can be as simple as that. Now, if you had noticed during that, I actually stated to help me what part of the STAR technique I was using. So before I started it, I said situation, I said task, I said action and result. It really does help you in terms of developing those answers. So question, how would you answer that? Pop them in the comments down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more content and hit that notification just in case you want to hear more from me about interviews and other job searching realities. So with that being said, you're not alone in this and you have more sparkle than you think.